Spring is finally almost here, and with that comes more hiking trips, which is awesome. So here's 5 things you should take with you on every hiking trip. If you're hiking and you're hungry, you're miserable. So we're kicking things off with snacks. I've got Cliff Bars pulled up because they are like the industry standard and they're super convenient. They're really easy to find. You go to Amazon, you type in Cliff Bars, and all of their flavors are at your disposal. Scroll down, look at a couple different kinds, a couple different flavors. But this is just a placeholder, guys. You can include peanuts or Skittles or whatever else you want to. Just shove them in your pockets in your pack and you're good to go. Just make sure you have some food with you. And from here, we're going to run into our second item. And that is a way to start a fire. If you're out in the wilderness, you want to make sure you have some way to start a fire. You should keep something on you anyway, but especially when you're hiking or camping. So we're going to look at lighters on Amazon. So there's several different styles. If you just type in lighters, this is what you get. You have your regular big style lighters and your longer wand style lighters. Multi-packs, single packs, anything that you can think of. Here's some torch lighters. Obviously lighters are a very simple way to start a fire. But since this is an outdoors channel, we're going to talk about the ferro rod. Here's the Bayite ferro rod, $14 on Amazon. If you have not yet watched the video about how to use a ferro rod like a pro, link is up on the screen right now. Do yourself a favor and go back and do that. And that's going to cut it for the fire starting products for this video, guys, because there are several other videos on the channel about starting a fire, how to use a ferro rod, etc. So go back and watch those. I'm not going to spend more time on this in this video. When it comes to wilderness injuries, there's 2 types of people in this world, those that have had them and those that will. So we're going to look at medical. When it comes to medical supplies, there's nobody that does it quite like Refuge Medical. Their gear is built to last. While their kits aren't necessarily the cheapest, they are one of, if not the best out there, guys. These kits are loaded with premium components and they're backed by their lifetime guarantee. If you use something in these kits to help save a life and you contact the company, they'll replace those components that were used. I'm pretty sure they also have a lifetime warranty on all of their soft goods as well. So if you go down here, another cool thing about Refuge is when you click on chat with us, you actually talk to a real person. And there's no AI nonsense. You're talking to the people in the warehouse. They also have their own sew shop and their quality control is phenomenal. I have several of these kits and I highly recommend them. So we've got a couple different options here. They do have separate components, which is nice, but their kits is really where they shine. So here's a collection of all of their kits. You can see they offer 31 items. If we scroll down, we can see there's a number of different kits that would serve us very well while hiking. The pocket's pretty compact and portable, but the slick kit over here is probably the most compact yet capable kits that I've seen. They do also offer training. I've heard wonderful things about their training programs, and it would behoove you to learn how to use the tools that you buy. While Refuge Medical offers industry-leading kits, Rescue Essentials is a very good source for individual components. Down here, they have a decent price on the cat tourniquet. Here's your quick litter. This might be a good option to have on your ATV or your side-by-side or just in your vehicle. As mentioned in a previous video, the 2 most common injuries in the wilderness are breaks or sprains, something like that, and regular boo-boos like burns and cuts. So I would highly recommend that you have at least 1 sand splint with you, if not an entire set. And you can see by scrolling down that Rescue Essentials offers an entire gambit of sand products. If you've been into the outdoors for any length of time, you've probably heard the rule of threes. Now, obviously, they're kind of just general guidelines, but that goes to show just how important some kind of shelter really is when you're out camping or hiking or doing something outdoorsy. So, although we don't plan to get stuck out there, it happens. So, number 4 is some kind of shelter. And today we're going to look at Mylar blankets. Go on Amazon, type in Mylar blanket. There is a whole slew of options for you to purchase. Now, obviously, not all Mylar blankets are made equally, so use a little bit of discernment when making a purchase. The nice thing about something like this Mylar blanket right here is that it's very compact, so you can shove it in a pocket, you can put it in a bag, or ideally you would add a couple extras to your medical kit. A good medical kit should have at least one of these because hypothermia impacts your body in several different ways, including blood clotting. So throw a couple extra of these in your medical kit so that way you don't think about grabbing them. If you've spent any amount of time on this channel, you've seen that I always wear sunglasses outside. That's because my eyes are very sensitive to light. So for that reason, and because dirt and tree branches and leaves, all kinds of other nasty stuff can get into your eyes, we're going to talk sunglasses. I've got Wiley X pulled up because that's what I like and that's what I use, but there's a whole bunch of other really good sunglass manufacturers. And at the top, you can see you can use your HSA, FSA for these. I forgot to mention while we're looking at Refuge Medical, you can also use those for Refuge Medical products. Reach out to them to find out more. Wiley X also has their spring flash sale going on, up to 50% off, and these are not super cheap sunglasses, guys. So if you're looking for a pair of Wiley X sunglasses or any expensive sunglasses, I would definitely recommend shopping the sale. You can scroll down, and we can see there's a whole bunch of different industries and types of sunglasses they offer. Here's their custom shop. They do also offer prescription sunglasses, which is a nice feature, and several different colors. And most of these frames, let's click on this funky looking guy right here. You can get several different lens colors. If we go to all sunglasses, the Jackal is the pair that I typically personally wear, and you've seen these in several of the videos that I've released. I did not pay this price for them. I also got them on sale. But I wanted to select this to show you guys that a lot of their sunglasses come with several different frame and lens combinations. So as you can see as I'm scrolling through these, the combination that you select can have a significant impact on the price. And you can see that some come with interchangeable amber and clear lenses as well. This is the pair that I personally purchased. I like the option of having different color lenses for different tasks. They also have several different models specifically for fishermen. So there's your list of 5 things that you should never forget to take with you on a hiking trip. If there's any other that you think that I missed, let me know in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe, obviously do all the YouTube things. Thanks for watching, guys, and as always, get outside.